Hey there and welcome to the channel. In today's video we're going to review the GoPro Volta, GoPro's latest accessory, which is jam-packed full of great features. And in this video we're going to go through them and show you how awesome this little piece of kit is. Alright, so here is the GoPro Volta Battery Grip, Tripod and Remote. Yes, it's the total triple threat. Let's go pull it apart and see what it's like. So we've got GoPro instruction booklets, as usual, telling you what to do. We have our charging cable. As you can see, it's a little connector there, like you have on like most mobile phones in here. We also have this one here is like a little side door you can put on to your GoPro as well, so you can actually put this door on and you can charge the unit through here. We also have a thumb screw and right, so here is the GoPro Volta in all its beautiful glory. So we can see here on the side here we've got the connector, which is got the USB-C there, which is going to slot into the side of your GoPro to charge it as you go along. Also down here on the front we have the remote control as well, which will come in super handy. Now interestingly there too, you can make it into a tripod as well, which is kind of handy, right? And come in pretty handy. And here on the bottom is like a 3.5mm screw, which is what you can use to attach to another tripod. So there we go. First look, first impressions here at the GoPro Volta. Looks pretty cool. All right, well, so when you do get your Volta, you need to remove the existing door here on the side, because we've got to add this attachment here. And of course you can see it has a little opening there, which is where you can feed through the USB-C cable to charge up your GoPro. So of course you just got to pull this down here, the latch down the side, push it all the way up, and it'll come undone, easy enough. Now we're going to look for the groove there on the top there. See the groove there? We're going to match up that groove with a little wire bar, which you can see there. Pop it on top, it should just clip on, and then just push it down like so. Okay, so we've got the Volta here. There's the Volta cable hanging on that side there, and then we want to grab the GoPro. One thing I forgot to mention before is this little thing here on the side. If you press it out, you see how now you've got a little GoPro mount. So what you can also do is attach your GoPro to the side. Say if you're going hiking and you want to have a chest pocket view of the action, for example, or you can attach it to a backpack, and then you can use this one here for that. All right, so I've just attached the Volta to the GoPro. I feel like I've kind of got it a little bit back to front right now, but the moment I pressed that mode button, it turned it on, and you can see that straight away it says it's updating Volta. Okay, update completed. If your camera is getting low on battery, you just got to press this button here. See how it's got the battery icon? Press on that and you'll see those lights flick up, and that tells you that it's now charging to the camera. So if you want to turn on the GoPro that's attached to the Volta, you don't even have to turn the power button on. Just got to press and hold this mode button down the bottom here, and you'll see how the little red light starts to flash on the GoPro. And there you go, now it's turned on. So once it's turned on, you want to find the right mode for you. So all you do is press the mode button, like currently it's in video. Press it again, we'll cycle through to photo, and you press it again to go to time lapse, and we'll just put it back again to video. If you want to start the video, all you got to do is press the red button on here on the front, and there you go, it's starting to record. Once again, if you want to stop that video, all you need to do is press the big red button again. All right, if you want to turn the GoPro off at the end of the day, or you finish recording, Once again, we just got to press down on this mode button down here, and the screen will go into powering off, and then you're good to go. So from the rear screen, we want to swipe down, and we're going to come to this main menu. I'm going to swipe it across to the right, and we're going to see connections there. So we're going to press on connections. Now that's going to bring up this opening screen here. We're going to click on where it says connect device. And straight away it's got three options there, the quick app, the remote, but we're going to click on Volta. So now it's connecting the GoPro to the Volta. Okay, so it says unplug your GoPro from the Volta. And then it says you've got to press the Bluetooth button, which is this one over here. We've got to press that Bluetooth button for 4 seconds. So here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so connection is now successful. So what that means right now is that we don't need this cable connected to remotely control the GoPro. So I can press the button down here and just go through the modes like we did before. And we can even take a photo, of course, as well. We'll do some filming, and we can set that all up. And now we're doing it wirelessly without having it connected to the Volta itself. Another really cool thing to know about the Volta is that once you've finished using it, or maybe you've just don't need to charge the GoPro anymore, you can simply lift up this flap here, which is right beneath where that spiral cord comes out of, and you can just simply attach your cable into this, and that just keeps it out of the way. Nice and tidy, isn't it? Another really cool feature is that if you have a mobile phone or some other device, and say they start going flat and you're out and about, you can actually use a USB connection or to this USB-C connection here, and you can charge up your phone or your other device, like maybe like a tablet or even a computer. All right, so now if we want to set up as a tripod, there's a few different ways to do it, but if you open it out normally, this is how it's going to look, which is a little bit awkward. Doesn't look real great, does it? Doesn't look as though it's sort of really cut the mustard. And as you can see, it's on this crazy, weird looking angle. Like, seriously, how good is that going to be for taking your photos? So what you need to do is adjust this top fitting here, and it's really simple to do that. So as I showed you before, if you press this button here, pops this part out here, which is great for mounting it on on the front straps of your backpack or that kind of thing. So we'll just pop them back down. But to actually swivel this part here on top of the GoPro Volta, you need to press down on this top button and press hard, and then you can see how you can swivel this around to whatever angle you want to have it. That's pretty cool, isn't it? So I'll show you again. This top button here above where these two extra GoPro fingers come out, you press hard on that and then push in, and then you can able to turn this around to whatever angle you wish to have it on. Once you found the one that you like, well, then you can just use the screw here to adjust the head to whatever angle you need. And look at that, see? Much better already. You could definitely use that as a mini tripod, and that would be great for things like even like time lapse as well. So if you are using a media mod, the GoPro media mod, and you attach it to the Volta, instead of using the little provided side door, you can just get your USB-C cable from the Volta, and you can just attach that here to the USB-C port on the side of the camera, like so. There you go, you're good to go. Press that battery button, and it will start charging up. Okay, so I'm outside right now and I want to test the GoPro's Bluetooth connectivity. Now, I've gone through the steps that I showed you earlier in this video of how to connect the Volta to the GoPro, and everything's all paired up very nicely. So what I've got now, I've got the Volta in front of me, and behind me, the GoPro is currently turned off. So what I'm going to do right now is press the power/mode button down the bottom on the Volta. That's the one you can see right there at the bottom of the screen. So I'll press that and I'll hold that for a second. Press that and hold that. There you go. And in only a matter of seconds, you see how that little indicator light has turned on. That means that the Volta is now connected to the GoPro. And if you look behind me, you'll see in the meantime, the screen has turned on. Pretty sensational stuff, huh? Really super cool. Like, I know GoPros had remotes before, but hey, I get excited over small things and I'm excited over this. What you can also do as well is not just turn on the GoPro, you can actually start recording. So as you see here on the GoPro, there's that big red button there, right? See that one there? You press that, that is actually going to start recording on the GoPro. All right, so if I'm done recording, all I need to do now is press that same red button, the big circle there, and pressing that, and look at that, it's actually turned that vision off. Now the GoPro Volta of course can do much more than just stop and record and turn the power on. You can also change the modes as well. So if you press that mode button again, which is the one here just underneath near my thumb at the bottom of the screen there, if you press that one time, it changes it to the photo mode, and press it again and it's on to time-lapse mode. So when I get to the mode I like, I just got to press the record button, and right now, as you can see, it's just taken a photograph. This is actually a really handy feature if you're sick of being the person taking the photos and you want to be the one who's in the shot. You can actually stand in front of the GoPro, of course up to 30 meters as we mentioned before, and turn around and smile and press the red, and as you do, press the red button and it'll take your photo. Hey, well, what did you think? I think the GoPro Volta is one of the best accessories they have released in a long time. It is jam-packed with so many great features, and just even using a few of them is really going to up your video game. Currently it's retailing in Australia for about $199, but you can get it cheaper if you have a GoPro subscription. Hey, well, if you love GoPros as much as I do, which from this video, as you can tell, is quite a lot, then you've got to see this video over here next. Just like this one here, it is jam-packed with great hints, tips, and tricks on how to get the most out of your action camera, the rather amazing GoPro Hero. As usual, thanks for your company. It's always a pleasure having you along. And until next time, I'll see you later.